settle some podium positions? I think so. It is time for the women's third place playoff. Uganda are facing Argentina. What a competition these two have had, and what's a number of stars that we have unearthed. Ukrainians, it's difficult to look past their talismanic captain, Peace Lekuru, who is a one-woman force of nature out on the field. She carried them through the quarters to the semi-finals. Fell short, but here they are with a chance to finish third at the World Rugby HSBC Sevens Challenger. Here's the runner results. It all unravelled against a dominant Kenya this morning, where Argentina, if they're being honest with themselves, they didn't play their best, whilst Uganda were blown away by a supercharged China, having defeated Belgium in a thrilling Cup quarter-final. Hollywood to bring us a blockbuster third-place playoff between Argentina's Las Yagarettes and Uganda's Lady Cranes. The cultured left boot of Sofia Gonzalez invites a hungry chase, but Mary Ayotte is underneath it, and she is a cornerstone of this Ugandan physicality. But the totem is undoubtedly Peace Lekuru, who at times seems to have single-handedly dragged her Lady Cranes forward. And here she goes, stepping, bouncing, going back for more, but
hair pull.
A hair pull on Peace Lekuru. Hollywood not hesitating to brandish the card, and Argentina are down to 6, just as they were earlier today in their semi-final, and they're being opened up on the far edges. Inside ball, Uganda linking harmoniously forward and backs with a sweet connection, but knocked down in the tackle. Backwards the call. Argentina survive a scare, but they've sealed off and gone off their feet. Off goes Grace Nabagala. Nabagala weaving and driving and opening the scoring for the Lady Cranes. In the absence of Paula Pedroso, gaps began to open,
Clear the 22.
and shadows began to be chased by the Argentinians. Grace Nabagala, who only just recently made her debut for Uganda at the much vaunted Safari Sevens, one of the great competitions on the African continent that brings the great and the good from far and wide. And now she's doing it on the big stage. She's doing it at the World Rugby Challenger. Grace Lekuru says to Argentina, have the ball, we back our defence, but they can't bet against Brigido. Well, it's Mariana Escalade who finds support in the shape of Michaela Palero. Michaela Palero is going to round off a length of the field move. What a response from the 6 women of Argentina. Marianela Escalante has been sensational since being a late addition on the eve of the competition. And Michaela Palero will have all those watching on from the Marabunta Rugby Club back in Argentina jumping with joy, because their girl hasn't just equalised, she's allowed Argentina to take the lead from a Gonzalez conversion. Argentina have all 7 on the field.
Keep coming, keep coming.
It's a level playing field again. Peace Lekuru battles on. Utter refusal to go down from the Ugandan captain. Quite an upright tackle coming in from Paula Pedroso. Needs to be careful after that yellow card for the hair pull. Good challenge. Oh, there's a shallow sweeper in Brigido coming in, looking to saffle the ball on the floor. The Kuru is so strong. Her balance, her centre of gravity. A driven shot from Pedroso eventually fells the Ugandan captain. Nabagala is the next to taste the shoulder of Maria Brigido. Gonzalez, late to the tackle. That's a good shot, puts pressure on the pass, and the ball bounces awkwardly, but no advantage comes to Argentina, who are battling hard against the physicality of Uganda.
Time off. Guys, just give us some space.
And that physicality taking its toll on both Argentinians and Ugandans right now.
Guys, step back.
This is a test of the Argentinians' mettle.
We making a sub?
As Uganda bring
Making a sub or playing on?
that African abrasion that they found so troublesome against Kenya in the quarterfinal.
Okay, water off. Okay.
Similar styles,
Time back on.
be it Kenya, with a slightly more fluid, wider game plan. Argentina will know if they can come through this challenge, they've got great hope going in to the later challenges. The next one in Uruguay in March on their home continent. What an occasion that'll be for these Argentinians. Back-to-back penalties. Sofia Gonzalez gets wrapped up around the legs by Nabagala. Argentina on an arcing run. Valero, the try scorer, still on the ball.
Penalty advantage, offside.
Brigido. Gonzalez. All a bit lateral for Argentina.
No penalty advantage. Okay, number 10 black.
3 penalties in a row as Mayamuna Nasolzi, try scorer against Zambia in the Olympic qualification for Uganda. She's the one penalised, and Argentina are the ones who keep coming. Nice little switch in the midfield. Almost prizes open the Lady Cranes defence. The Ugandans continue to spread their defensive wings, but one switch too many, and once again Marianela Escalante with a beaming smile and a celebration for try number 4 from her weekend. And Argentina exerting some extra dominance in this third place playoff. Sofia Gonzalez wants to wind down the clock a little bit. She strikes the ball so sweetly, doesn't she? And in games as tight as this one is shaping up to be, every single point counts.
Keep them on.
Alas Yagaretes. It was a name bestowed on these Argentinian women in 2021, 56 years after the men were, well, in error, labelled Los Pumas, but it's a name that is stood the test of time and has also stood alongside class and power and resilience and try-scoring flair, which the women have got in abundance, and namely young 22-year-old Marianela Escalante. She bags a brace. And all you can see is a mouthful of pink gum shield because she is beaming ear to ear. Her first World Rugby international event. And Marianela Escalante looks to the manner born. And they're inspiring the next generation. The number of female participants in the country has more than doubled in the last 5 years. And these young women
Timing's good.
are beginning to find their groove. Late in the day on day 3, beginning to slalom through the tackles of the Ugandans. Oh, that is gorgeous. An outrageous offload to unlock the Ugandan defence. And off canters Michaela Palero. Second of the match, and she loves it. Well, let's take another look at this offload. How did she squeeze that one out? The chicken wing flips out a gift. And Michaela Palero, she's got the Marabunta Rugby Club celebrating in the clubhouse again. The manner in which these Argentinians celebrated their quarter-final victory to take them to the semi, there's an incredible amount of joy, an incredible amount of passion with which they represent their country. And you see that as well with the warm embrace for the 2-try scorer, Michaela Palero.
Ball. Use it once.
But Uganda, they've got passion of their own, they've got pride. Peace Lakuru embodies absolutely everything about that. The captain storming to the line, slams the anchors down, lets the defence glide by, inside, outside, tied up like a pretzel. And Peace Lakuru responds for the Lady Cranes.
Doing her utmost to get Uganda back into this game.
Every team she has come up against have failed to find the answer to the complex defensive issue that is Peace Lakuru.
Okay, keep them on you.
Her partner in crime, Grace Nabagala, gets us back underway. Argentina aren't in the clear just yet. Gonzalez delays the ball. Argentina seek the edge. They find some room. They pin their ears back. They dart inside. This is Jimena Matus. Tackled low round the ankles. The offload's there. The support. One more inside. Wow. Tiki-taka passing. And a moment to savour for Myra Gengini, who has been on this journey for nearly a decade. The support play, stunning from Argentina. And the easiest of finishes, but all the hard work was done by Gengini in arriving at the scene right on time.
Time off. Let's keep the ball there. Time off, got an injury. Time's off, guys. Okay, cool.
Uganda, 10 Argentina, 29. Well, these are the riches on offer out here in the desert sands of Dubai. Third place will seal 16 valuable challenger points. And fourth, 14. All these teams vying to finish in the top 4 when the points are totted up at the end of the 3 challenger events. And those top 4 will travel to Madrid for a grand final and the grandest of opportunities to potentially get themselves promoted to the top table of International Rugby 7, to the HSBC 7s. It's a fabulous competition. Every single match counts. Every point matters. There's no dead rubbers. Still a bit of action to be had here as Sofia Gonzalez bounces the ball patiently, expectantly. There it is. 6 minutes from a humdinger between Uruguay and Germany. Los Terros, former champions of the Challenger. And then it's the two finest in the women, China against Kenya. The first time Kenya finding their way to a final. And they've been emulated by their men, who will face Chile. Los Condores against the Shuja Pride in the Men's Cup final.
We just need the vehicle away first. Okay?
We've had quite a long stoppage for an injury. And as you can appreciate, it's important to take our time with these things. These players have put their bodies through the ringer over 3 days.
Okay.
Sofia Gonzalez, who
time back on. Hold.
counts Charlotte Kaslik as the hardest opponent she's ever played against. Models a bit of her game on the great Aussie Sevens captain. Swings that pure left boot and gets us back underway. Guess who's on the ball? Grace Lakuru. Captain fantastic for Uganda. But she gets isolated. And off goes Talia Rodic. Argentina looking to put it through the hands. A lot of pressure on those skills, one-on-one, but not enough room for Moreno, who looks for support, finds it. Oh, flipped out the back again. Moreno finds one more offload, but more Ugandans arrive on the scene. Extraordinary work ethic. With so many black jerseys sucked into that battle, there's Argentinians queuing up outside. Oh, the foxing feet makes it hat-trick time for Marianela Escalante. Her debut tournament and the ultimate memento to pack in her suitcase back to Argentina. A hat-trick at the Challenger. He was committed defence in the corner from Uganda, but he was so well resourced. Oh, look at that. All about the feet from Gonzalez, but they've got a natural born finisher out there in the 22-year-old. Lakuru, strong as ever, still not going to ground. Uganda.
Okay, ball was lifted, I'm happy.
Will take fourth position, 14 valuable points for the African nation who claimed bronze in the African Sevens behind South Africa and Kenya. They beat Zambia for that bronze, and they'll be in the Olympic repechage as well. So Uganda, another nation travelling in the right direction, another continent growing in the game. And will they get to finish with a bit of joy out on the right flag? Rachel Mafua meets Escalante, who shows her defensive mettle.
Don't touch her, do not touch her.
Argentina need to get themselves organised. A pass to no one. Escalante, the recipient. Surely it won't be four. Tackled on the halfway as she passes. Release of the ball is so smart there from Azul Medina. Hooter blows. Sofia Gonzalez says, we will take third. Back to South America. We'll take 16 points And we will take an enormous amount from a fabulous competition, defeating Uganda in the third place playoff, 10 points to 36.